Okay, so like, what were you doing on November 27th, 2008? I kind of need to know. You know why? Because that's when Pluto went into Capricorn. That's when my life and many other people's lives became extremely challenging. And it wasn't just one thing, it was challenge after challenge after challenge after challenge. Or in my case, loss after loss after loss after loss, to the point where I really started to think I was going crazy. Yeah. Then I found out just this year, just a few months ago, thanks to the astrologers on TikTok, about Pluto being in Capricorn. I knew nothing about it. I'm still in the process. I'm totally newbie, really learning the real astrology, right? Okay, so Pluto goes into Capricorn November 27, 2008. That was 16 years ago. Guess what's happening very soon? Actually, it says January 21st, but that's not true. Guess what's happening very soon? It's beginning of October in 2024. Yeah, you guessed it. Pluto is moving out of Capricorn and into Aquarius. So the signs, Capricorn and Cancer, Libra and Aries, are the most affected. All of the signs are affected, but those are the four that are most affected by the last 16 years of Pluto being in Capricorn. So if you've had a really hard run of things, I want you to know it's changing soon. I wept tears of pure joy when I learned this. I've learned it from various different astrologers on TikTok, and it's completely changed my entire, I started to think I was crazy after a while, because I'm like, I don't know. I mean, it felt like my whole life was upside down. It was the inverse of my normal life. Like my normal hardships, my normal stuff, it was like flipped on its head all these years. So I want to say too that Aquarius, when it goes into Aquarius, other signs are going to be affected. There's four new signs that are going to be affected, but I'm not going to talk about that in this one. I just want to talk about, because I am a Libra rising and an Aries moon, so it deeply affects me. I found this on astrology.com and I wanted to read this to you. We're learning this together, okay? This is going to change your life. And I'm using my ASMR mic, so sorry if it's like all extra quiet. All right. So so Pluto is all about elimination and regeneration, death, rebirth, like totally burning you down to just ashes. And then you're reborn, you rebuild, and you burn down again. Rebuild, burn down again. Rebuild. And so the goal, or whatever, the good thing about that is you work out a lot of karma in a short period of time, and you really strengthen who you are. Who you are is refined with each destruction that happens. You get stronger and more refined with each thing that happens, if you survive it, okay? Because God knows my situation has been, I have my shirt on inside out, so I'm sorry. It looks so crazy, the lines right here. Okay, look away from that. So listen to this, okay? So Capricorn is the sign of tradition, legacy, and governance. We are currently lingering in the final degrees of this signature, and therein lies the beauty of Pluto transits. We're able to map its effects while living under its influence. Pluto spends 12 to 30 years in a sign due to its elliptical orbit, so it's 16 right now. While we may not feel dramatic transformations on a personal level, yes, we do. Yes, we do. When Pluto shifts into a new sign, notable cultural upheavals often transpire, upgrading our cultural mythology in real time. 2008 was Obama presidency in the US, so just think about that for a second. Okay, so it talks about in this article all these different historical things, but basically, oh my God, if you've had it really hard, for me, the first death that rocked my world and started to show me that I started getting a feeling my life was changing, it felt different, was 2011 for me. The death that completely transformed my life was my very good friend Derek, and that was in August of 2012. Then my brother was February 2014. So, and there were many deaths before Derek, between Derek and Michael, after Michael. I mean, I can't even tell you how many people I lost during this time. I call it cluster deaths, but not just death, it's also like total change of residence, total change of my job and what I did. just friendships, betrayal, like people that I've known forever, just all of a sudden that friendship is gone, which is like a death, but it's like you're alive still. So it's sad. Just lots and lots of like upheaval, things not as they seem, all kinds of loss, burnout, blah, blah, blah. So knowing that there's a light at the end of the tunnel and that Pluto is going to shift into Aquarius, like it says November 19th, but then I've been hearing people say mid-October, so I'm getting confused, but soon. It brings tears to the depths of my soul. So if you are a Capricorn, Cancer, Libra or Aries, or you have a rising or a moon or strong other placements, I just want you to know, you have to kind of know where it falls in your chart and all that stuff. See, I'm still learning. But the point is, if you're any one of those and you have any of those strong things, or if you've just had a really bad run for the last 16 years, I am here to tell you it's almost over. It's almost over. The hardest thing, I'm not saying you won't have some kind of things happen for the rest of your life, but it will never be as bad as it's been the last 16 years. That is like such a good feeling. Okay, more on this, the more I learn about it. I'll keep you posted. So make sure you follow me, subscribe, do all that stuff so that you can stay up to date as I learn more about Pluto. Okay, but we're almost out of this, you guys. We're almost out of this.